Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to Inept Pit, episode 36. I'm your host, Drew Campbell. The fat guy is Evan Sasiela.
Hello.
And joining us today is our favorite guest of the podcast, the most favorite person to ever be on our podcast. Give it up for Tanner Day.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me back. I'm glad to know you guys like me more than you like yourselves.
I mean, honestly, the bar is real low for that, Tanner.
Yeah,
it's super low.
I know. I know depression runs through this podcast.
If you only knew the self-destructive path I've been on since the last episode, you would know, oh, it really doesn't take much. I just have to go, hey, Tanner, I like you. And you'd be like, wow, he likes him.
You guys, you guys have depression the same way like porn stars and wrestlers do. You know, like that's how this
it's a lot of fucking blunt force trauma that caused it.
Yeah.
We've even taken poundings, dude. Most of mine have been emotionally from girls I shouldn't talk to, but yeah, I agree.
I can agree with that, dude. I remember those days. Those were good days.
Wish I knew what those days were like, right?
Nah, honestly, Evan, if that's the only thing you've skipped about not having sex with a lot of people is the emotional trauma that they will do to you the second you seem invested.
Oh, I'm not about
Not
that.
all. That's not, and I'm not even using this as like just a women thing. That's like it goes both ways. Because there's, let's be honest, I've probably done a lot of emotional damage to women that have been interested in me as well. Probably more than they've given to me in the long run.
See that.
If we really calculated it up, I'm probably the monster.
Well, I'm gonna step in here, and actually, I have a weird theory. I think when we think like, okay, we get really hurt by women, right?
Yeah.
And dude, it hurts.
Solely, women, close your ears. This is a man only opinion.
Actually, go away.
Yeah. Stop
Click the X
listening.
tab.
Stop listening to this podcast.
I mean, keep it on, just mute it. So you know the view.
We've
The
had
whole view.
This is the third time we've had a guest, and we still haven't had a woman and had the same guy on twice. So do the math.
It's been pandy time though, man. It's been pandy time. It's it's hard to have guests this time.
I mean,
But,
it's actually super
it's
easy considering we
easier,
do it
yeah.
on Zoom. We just don't. It's mostly because me and Evan don't have any friends. That's really what it comes down to.
Dude, I'm not far from you. I mean, actually, I went to see you, and that was the last time I hung out with somebody, and now I'm hanging out with you. So
Yeah, and it's virtual. It's like porn, dude. Except if you close your eyes, I'll just blow you. I'll just do one of these like at the bottom of the screen.
wait, so I'm at the bottom here, right?
At
I'm on
least
the
for
bottom.
we have no idea how it works for
If
me.
it goes
you're
by
on
my
the bottom.
screen, you should be at the bottom, Danner.
I should be at the bottom, and you would be here, and Drew's here. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know.
Hollywood Squares.
Yeah. Hey, what actor starred in both Forrest Gump and Philadelphia?
Wilson.
No, it was actually AIDS. It was
AIDS.
AIDS was in both of those movies.
Fun fact. It was also a key player in Jeopardy. Weird player. Weird.
Oh yeah, it was. Isn't
Yeah.
that
I
how
played-
Trebek died?
No, I said I had a line and then I lost it, and I was like, well, fuck it. Just
Wait, how did Trebek die? Does anyone know
He
how
had
Trebek
cancer.
died? Oh,
cancer.
that's not that funny. it's the
No.
least funniest of the diseases, probably.
But I listened to him on Stern, and he,
Trebek was on Stern.
dude, all the time. Dude, that dude fucking smashed ass, bro. So I don't know. No, he was married to the same woman for a long time. But yeah, every day. So they only filmed for 3 months out of the year, and that's all he did for those 3 months was work, and then the rest of the time he just did what he wanted.
So he literally had the third of a teacher's schedule.
Yeah, he had the opposite of a teacher schedule.
Oh my god, that guy was
Those are long
crushing it.
days. Those are long days when you're cramming all that in to just 3 months.
I mean, he honestly though, it probably wasn't. I mean, the show's like what, a half hour?
But it's every day, Monday through
So
Friday.
what? If you do an 8-hour shift, you could probably score like 6 shows in one day.
Yeah, because you don't have to hype the audience or anything.
No, it's not like they don't have a warm-up guy. Just imagine Stephen Brody going out there like, come on, guys, energy. And then you just go on a Jeopardy for soft claps because someone knew what Charles Dickinson's catalog was, you know?
They recruit from US Open events. They're like, who's the best US Open audience member?
Who's the smartest troop? Oh, it turns out it's none of them. Speaking of, Danner, you have military experience.
Obviously, dude. Except now,
Rocking the camo.
That's not stolen valor either, like a lot of people do. That is, you earned that by.
I did.
What did you do mostly in the military?
Sat at a desk. Most of the time, I had a lot of opportunity to do cool stuff, and every single time I was like, you know what, guys, I'm here for this is more of a gig. Yeah,
I'm more just cashing a paycheck right now.
yeah, if you guys could just not bother me as much as you are trying to.
So if I had to compare your military experience, I think the best way I can compare it, just off the top of my head, is that you're an OnlyFans person compared to a stripper who's out there on the front lines.
Yeah, that's very, very similar. Yes.
Like both of you are saving the country from domestic terrorists, but one of them's doing is right out there.
Actually, no. I was doing the life insurance for the guys
that we're gonna die to save the country. The real troops.
That I was one of the stops on the way out, where I'd be like, "So, who you want all this money to go to in the event of something terrible?"
In the event that you might possibly almost guaranteed die, what would you like the money to go to?
Yeah, I did that, and
is
that
Memorial
was it,
Day
man.
Weird for you then? Because you've probably seen all the names of people who died then if you did the life insurance. Were you the guy who had to stamp it? Did you have a big stamp that said
No?
No?
They just came by and were like, yeah, this person, and that was it.
Is it a good payout?
Yeah, $400,000, and then for like $20 more a month, $800,000.
Okay, all right. Well, then this is because if you're a listener of this podcast, you're probably depressed and have thought about taking your life before. How about you be less selfish about it? You just join the military, get life insurance, and then purposely just do something stupid to get yourself killed and just get a big payout to your family.
Now, let me tell you about a failure story about that. Now, when I joined the military, but no, man, it's great. Free food. I mean, at that age, it was great for me because I was working at a speedway. If everyone goes to my Facebook, you can scroll through my photos and you'll see I'm really proud of the speedway.
Yeah, you're like, check it out. I have a job.
I was employed, ladies.
I'm bringing home almost 3 figures a week. Yes, I'm talking about like $180.
Dude, that was around the time. Actually, having that job, that was when I got laid for the first time. Was when I had that job.
Did the job get you laid? Did you just meet some meth head who came in and was like, "Do you have cough syrup?" You're like, "Technically, I'm only supposed to sell you 1, but I'll break the limits for you, gal. You get a pretty face on you. You want 7 cough syrups? Go ahead, take it."
It was a runoff. Runoffs are people who try to get gas and don't want to pay for it. It was a runoff who had a flat tire. She was in bad shape. Now listen, her boyfriend was really okay with this.
What? He's okay with it?
No. I just so happened to meet a gal that was willing to have my willy.
When you met her, okay, well, here's the thing. All right, so I'm going to break it down to you, and I don't want to sound creepy on this at all, but there's a liquor store right by my house that just employed a very adorable young lady, right? And we had a moment, as I would call a moment. Now, how does one not make this horribly creepy? Is there any advice you'd give as someone who's been on the other side of that counter? What is the cues? What are the do's and the don'ts?
Well, I want to actually, what might be better in this situation is for you to approach me as though I'm a nice young gal. And
okay,
then I'll play it. Yeah.
All right, first off, I come up, I bring up 2 tall boys Miller Lite, right? Because I'm killing it.
Okay, now hold on. Are you trying to fuck me or this gal? Because you're off to a great start if you're trying to fuck me.
We'll role play this out. Role play this out. You are this young gal. You are this young adorable.
All right.
Okay, so 2 Miller Lights in hand, right?
All right.
Put those on the counter. Give this smile.
All right.
How you doing today?
I see.
Right?
Yeah.
Also, if I could get a shot of Jameson, because I don't want to get too drunk for the podcast. Oh, by the way, I do a podcast. I don't know.
Yeah, like
I didn't do that. I'm saying, is this
why are you breaking the role play? Let's go.
wait, am I? Oh, sorry. Okay.
So
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah, like Joe Rogan, except like I'm not like as dumb. I'm like smarter than him and shit. Like I've never said anti-vaccines on my podcast.
cool.
Also though, could I get like a box of those Magnum condoms over there? I was like, just in case, like you never know when you're gonna need them, kind of thing. Yeah, the Magnums. Yeah, the Magnums.
The big old wiener one.
Yeah, dude. I wish they made them bigger. Honestly, those ones feel a little strangling. It feels like I got a fucking death clutch on my dick. But you gotta make do with what do, right?
Yeah, I guess commercialization of things. Why don't you make your own?
Oh, you got a garbage bag and a rubber band?
Well, I have a really shallow pussy, so here.
No, what's the tiniest? I was just kidding. That was like me bragging. My dick, I pretty much just use like, those latex gloves. I cut off the pinky finger and just use that for it.
Cool. This is gonna be 1612.
All right, shit.
No, so okay. I guess the way.
Hopefully, my card isn't declined. That sounds a little steep.
Yeah, it's way
okay.
too
So
essentially,
So essentially, you walked into the situation completely off. Okay.
Okay,
Miller Lights is a plus. Miller Lights is definitely.
Miller Lite. Tall boys or six pack? What's the better look? Do tall boys make me look poor, or do tall boys make me look like I'm like pacing myself and I'm responsible?
It's the economical decision for sure.
Right. So it means I'm saving my money, like a rich person that like has all the money, but they just spend like they still act cheap. Should I have 100 just like peeking out of my wallet?
No.
Still.
Actually, it's never a bad idea to just have 100 and like I always have a 5 showing, but then right underneath, hundos baby. So yeah, anything to let her know that you have money's good. If you want, now I'm gonna be honest, if you want to offer to share, you want to get a 6-pack because that's just an end move. Like you can always, if she's like, oh, a 6-pack, that's a lot. You're like, oh, I'm looking for someone to share it with.
I only drink like 3 normally. I need someone to have the other 3. Like
I would have all 6 if that were me.
Well, Evan, we're trying to spit game right now. We're not talking about an alcohol addiction because I also have that. Right?
Okay.
Of course, I can have 6. I'll just go to another liquor store and grab another 3 so I can still have 6. All right.
Right down the block.
Well, I live in a shitty town, so yeah, there's a liquor store like every 12 feet.
Are you still up in Sag Nasty?
Technically, yes. For people who live in Saginaw, no.
Shields?
Carlton.
Oh, fuck Carlton, dude.
Oh, dude, it's the worst. Carlton is so bad. I live like a quarter of a mile away from 3 different bars, and I still choose to drive 2.5 miles or 3 miles every time I want to go to a bar. I'm not going to go to these bars. It's filled with people that are really into a Blue Lives Matter flag, and they think that hitting a woman shows strength in a man. Like that's the kind of gimmick around here.
Yeah, dude, we have that. That's 2 blocks away. I live in Flint, so
yeah. Which
I love Flint, but it's cheap. So that's my reason for loving Flint. But we have the blue. So, but in my neighborhood, I would be surprised to see a Blue Lives Matter. I think Blue Lives Matter flag might not fly around here.
Yeah, I hope is a Blue Lives Matter flag in Flint is just like asking someone to rob you.
But no, you see them. You see them.
But they're running away. Like
yeah, they're always flying, dude. They're always go. It's a rebel flag and a Trump 2020 flag, and
it's all like, they're flying. Going, I'm definitely in the wrong neighborhood. Like,
yeah.
What's the most inappropriate place you've ever seen a Blue Lives Matter flag?
Not sure.
Work truck. Dude, work trucks. I see them on work trucks all the time.
Really? Like someone who's like a part of a business, but they're also like Blue Lives fucking matter.
No, like self-employed guys. Yeah.
That's I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm about to dip to the other side. I've been like debating to get a Blue Lives Matter for a car that I'm going to drive flag solely so I don't get pulled over by the cops.
Yeah.
Because I do a lot of illegal shit and usually have a lot of illegal stuff on me.
So
I feel like that's a solid way not to get pulled over. Like I'll take the hate just to not have a criminal record. I feel like.
I mean, I think that's what a lot of people are doing.
I mean, that's kind of brilliant, though, right?
Yeah.
In a way. I mean, it's also horribly bigoted and on the wrong side of the fence.
I was gonna say,
but
don't associate myself with that.
You gotta take care of yourself first, right?
But wait, hold on. But if you think about how Biden gave money to Israel, I mean, you can at least have a conversation.
I don't honestly. We talked about this. I have no idea what's going on in Israel. I heard about Israel and some rockets, and that's the extent of my knowledge. All I know is I hope that hummus doesn't go up in price because of all this shit.
No, dude, we have great chickpea farmers here in America. Trump plus one, please.
Sick, dude. Thank you, Trump. Thank you. I love my
we are not a political podcast.
Well, we're about to be, Evan. We're about to be.
We're dropping comedy.
You want to know what I think about those? You want to know what I think about their liberals? Those liberals, dudes.
What?
They're not doing the best they can right now. This is the most mild take I could have.
I whatever. But don't do that. They're terrible people. Not the cops, but the
Israel.
And Israel's bad too.
Is it? Is that anti-Semitic? I've heard it's anti-Semitic to say Israel's bad.
It is, but it's different. It's not. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the power of the country.
The country.
Yeah. But anyway.
Right. But Hitler. And that's the end of my argument. that's
what are you in high school?
But Hitler. No, I'm a fucking 25-year-old doesn't read.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, he doesn't read. So yeah, that's annoying. Let's not talk. We just did. It was a whole fucking year. This is what 2020 was. It was a whole fucking year of people just chatterboxing back and forth to each other, just because there was nothing to do, and it was like just. Whatever the best arguments were for whatever, it was just what everyone said back. It was such an arbitrary. Oh, it was so silly, man.
I would agree with you, but I kind of went on a weird soul searching journey where I deleted all of social media while I was in lockdown, and then didn't talk to any of my relatives, and just went like full recluse. And I just locked myself in my own brain and just realized I don't like me. That was that was most of mine.
I did it for 3 years.
I enjoyed the time of isolation.
Look, it didn't even take a lockdown.
Evan, I enjoy being alone.
It was your excuse to not. Like Evan's like, it was the one time Evan had an excuse to not ever have a girlfriend. He's like, well, we're in the middle of a lockdown. How am I supposed to be talking to girls right now?
You can't be putting nothing on Smash while you're locked.
Yeah, dude. What about the social distancing and shit? You doing that?
I want to clarify really quick. It wasn't just people. There's a lot of important, cool things that happened also.
Are you trying to cover your tracks right now?
Yeah, you're backpedaling.
Do you think there's one person that listens to this podcast that has a high enough emotional or intellectual IQ to understand any of this?
Arguably, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't think the average IQ is above 100 if you put all of us in a box. But
but if you took our listeners and put them in a box, dude, it's like a 99% are not above that limit.
Not.
I've literally figured out what this podcast is. We've been doing it for 36 episodes. It took 35 to realize what this podcast is. It's not even like really a podcast. It's more of it's like a friendship simulator for sad, lonely, dumb people. That's it. That's what this podcast is.
That's our next T-shirt idea.
That's a great T-shirt.
Put that whole quote on the front.
Are you sad, lonely, and stupid? Well, guess what? You can pretend to be our friends for an hour every week.
So, actually, after the pod, I can show you guys how to do that. So,
T-shirts or to kill ourselves? Which one?
T-shirts for free. Whichever you want.
Why the fuck is Zoom sending me a goddamn ad in the middle?
What, dude? You have zero grace on the mic. What was that? Just ignore.
No, we're not a professional podcast. The more we don't give a shit, the more natural it becomes a friend simulator, and people feel like they're in the Zoom call with us. Yeah, I figured it out, dude. This is all natural over here.
Yeah.
I like it here.
Yeah, I mean, we don't plan anything. Do you think we had one thing ready to talk about tonight? Nah,
We literally got on, and Drew's like, "I think we should have Danner on."
Yeah,
And that's why I literally messaged you, and you're like, "When can I record?" I'm like, "How about now?"
And now we're just gonna hang out. I'm drinking a Miller Lite with my buds, and
Whatever, dude.
I'm drinking a Monster Energy.
Dude.
Water.
Well, that's all right. That's good choice. But what the fuck did you get into Monster Energies, dude? That's disgusting. What do you work a fucking blue collar job and fucking think that tattoo where it like claws open your arm and behind it's an eagle is a good
Or a
tattoo?
rebel flag. Well,
Yeah.
you, dude. Yeah.
You know those assholes that you see wearing like a backwards hat and like not taking a shower at fucking 8 a.m, but they go in and buy 2 Monster drinks before they go work their fucking construction job? Well,
Yeah,
I don't know.
dude.
Have you had Monster?
Are you trying to
It's really
point
good.
to us to
Monster's
agree
really
with
good.
No, it's not, Evan. All energy drinks taste like shit.
Hey, fuck you, dude. Red Bull's the shit, dude.
No, it's
Yeah.
not good. It's not good. It's good with vodka because you just can't tell how drunk you're getting. But besides that, no, it's not. You know that it's
fucking nope.
you really
Dude,
want
I-
to look at me in the face and say a Red Bull tastes better than any soda pop out
Dude,
there.
I'll look at yes, dude. It tastes better than everything out there, dude,
Wait.
because it's the nectar of the world,
Are
bro.
we
God,
doing
learn some shit.
Are we doing a Brady Bunch moment right now?
I hope
Fucking
so,
look
bro.
at me in the face, dude.
I will.
Not looking at any of this.
What, dude? What, dude? Dude, I'll defend Red Bull till I die, dude. Evan's got my back, bro.
Yeah, a lot more Monster. I'm Team Monster.
This is the most progressive Brady Bunch of all time of a polygamous gay couple. We're the kids. They wouldn't let us adopt. Surprisingly, they wouldn't let us adopt.
Yeah, there's actually 8.
We tried. We said it was 3 dudes and 2 of us don't own homes. And they said, yeah, no.
I'm barely on this thing.
You got a whole studio.
You
Dude.
look like you're in like a
killing it.
Tim Burton film right now with the lighting.
Pretty
You
cool,
do.
isn't that?
You look like some guy come in there with fucking scissor hands and try to masturbate your dick off.
Yeah, dude. Just got that guy. That guy's pretty cool.
What is it? I can't see it from
Is it a
here.
duck?
It's a Homer clock. Then he's
Oh
like
my
a duck.
god. How sad are we? Mentioned this earlier. How depressed are you guys about how fucking much The Simpsons just blow now?
oh, dude, yeah,
It's
long
such a
time.
classic show though.
Well, I know, but it used to be funny, and now it's just like you turn it on and it feels like. Okay, this is the best way I can describe it. You know, like that aunt or uncle you liked as a kid, and then you got older and you go to the barbecue and you just can't stand listening to them for 30 seconds, and then you're just like, did I ever like them? Like that's what it feels.
I love my.
That's what it feels like. You love your familia, as they would say in your culture.
Well,
Yes. See. Yes.
I think what The Simpsons did really good in the first 10 seasons was be funny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they were hilarious. They were so good at being
It's like
funny.
a documentary. We interview a longtime fan, Dan Day, and that's like
Yeah, dude.
your only pitch. Used to be funny.
Used
Now-
to be
Well, now it feels like they're trying to be funny and they just have no funny people. Is it because young people aren't funny and they just got a bunch of young writers on?
Probably.
dude. No, young people are really funny.
I
It's
don't
that-
know. I
Yeah,
don't
dude.
know about that. Mm.
Dude, I laugh really hard at young people.
Maybe it's just the young people. Well, you laugh at them, but I'm saying like when
Yeah.
they're purposely trying to be funny, I feel like young people are the least funniest people, and that's coming from a young person.
dude, I got out of the funny game because I don't even know how to be funny anymore. It's just like,
Oh.
This sounds like a comedy documentary.
yeah,
you
I don't even know.
You had that one time at that one mic. You were pretty good
Yeah,
funny
dude.
there.
Yeah, dude. Everyone talks about that one time, dude, forever because it was so
Oh,
good.
dude. You
But-
crushed that one time.
That
I remember it.
Dude, the wall shook, dude. It was
Yeah, dude.
awesome.
It was
dude. Yeah,
awesome.
dude.
It was like 5 minutes, and it was like 20 people, and you murdered. Like
Murdered,
you just
dude.
murdered. They're
Killed
still
it,
talking
dude.
about it. If you listen right now, I've heard if you put your head up to a Homer clock, you can still hear them laughing. It's like the ocean, you know?
I hear if you just talk to me for a second about what I did in stand up, I'd bring up that show. And
You're like, this one time I was at White's. It sounds racist, but trust me, it's not. And
but
it
but
was
when
all
you're in,
inclusive, but
But when you were in there, it kind of was.
I mean, maybe. Like, I mean, maybe. Like,
maybe on Wednesday nights, not on Thursdays. But on
Thursdays.
Wednesdays.
Thursdays, we were very inclusive on Thursdays. That's why I called it all-inclusive comedy night. Not about comedy, about being inclusive, and that's why it crushed. Like, because everyone knows comedy is more about being inclusive than it is actually about being funny. If you're inclusive, you don't even have to be funny. It's the truth about it. As long as you have a person of every color and every gender and every sexuality on the lineup, that's the best comedy show of all time. I don't even care if they tell jokes. They could just tell anecdotes about how they got there.
But dude, there's a thing about being undeniable, and that's
yes,
yeah, and that's just like
Steve Martin.
It's Steve Martin. But Steve Martin, and
Were you just is that your way to say Allah instead of saying Allah? You Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. No.
Signaling to me. We're doing our
also. It's crazy that you said the undeniable thing because I'm such a fucking wrestling nerd. There is a promo by the wrestler Cody Rhodes that made me cry about how it took him 20 years to get here from undesirable to ungoddamn deniable. And then now I just have this moment in my life where I'm going to headline a club one day and I'm going to cry listening to that.
Thinking about,
the 20 years it took me to be undesirable to ungoddamn deniable. Dude, I think about that like at least 3 times a day.
I wish Evan knew how to intercut things because I would ask you to look up the Pete Weber. Do you know? Anyway, there's a folder.
We can totally look up things. We figured out how to do that.
Do it. So look up.
You've been following our podcast.
Yeah, dude. I watch every episode. One of my favorites.
Yeah, he's clearly an avid listener.
One of my favorites.
It's also kind of weird. It's got to be weird. Is like if you have a podcast, like you're not gonna watch other people's podcasts. Like honestly.
I know.
Oh, there we go. You blew the cover, Drew.
Well, I mean, I watch like people who are funny's podcasts. Like I watch good podcasts.
Yeah, I watch podcasts with structure. So that was actually my first question. You guys don't have segments yet?
No.
Okay.
See, here's the weird thing. You said you watch podcasts with structures. I don't.
Oh.
All my favorite podcasts are just this.
Our podcast has structure.
Okay, do you have the Pete Weaver clip?
No, our other.
Evan's the worst secretary of all time. And he doesn't even suck my dick. I keep saying that, and he still can't pull up a clip. He's the worst.
He can pull up a clip. I believe in him.
Right, honestly, dude. What am I pulling up here?
It's called Pete Weaver. Peteweber. And this clip is the number one thing that pops in my head when I reach a milestone or a goal that I've been hitting, like looking for. This is number one in my life thing that pops in my head.
Is this just a video of a guy sucking his own dick? That's just all it is. You about to pull that up? Because YouTube doesn't approve of this.
No.
We know. YouTube doesn't even approve of Three Doors Down's music videos. We definitely can't get it with fucking a dude blowing himself.
Really? Don't let you do Three Doors? I watched that one.
Have I brought this up in the podcast? Have I brought up my theory about sucking your own dick and about the Ouroboros theory of that?
I'm not sure.
That if men could suck their own dick, that they would become the perfect cycle of being, where they could suck their own dick and then feed off the nutrients of their own cum because there's protein in it. And then they become a perfect system that sustains itself. They would no longer need food or water because sperm is also a liquid, and it's like an involve of the evolutionary chain. It's Ouroboros. They would essentially be droidicas, and we just roll around on the ground, and then women would just become extinct because we just made it without them. Nothing against women. I'm just saying, like, reproduction would be a thing of the past. It would just be dudes sucking their own dicks of full life force.
Hit it, Evan.
Is this guy a bowler?
Just watch him.
I've done that. I've done a strike. Dude, his wife's crying. He's losing his mind.
Yeah, that's the part where he goes, Who do you think you are? I am. Dude, it gets me so hyped, bro. He's feeling it.
This is a weird deleted scene from the movie Kingpin.
Guy's a king.
That's just the key to life right there.
Dude, did you know in Kingpin, on the last scene, Bill Murray actually rolled 3 strikes in a row, and everyone was actually really reacting to him bowling 3 strikes in a row?
No, I mean it's not that hard to. It's not that hard to bowl a strike. I never bowl, and I usually at least get 1 strike every time I play, and I never bowl.
Me neither, but 3 in a row.
I'm just saying, if you play all the time, that's not that insane.
I haven't seen Kingpin.
I'm just saying, if I method acted to play, well, first off, Evan, you're fucking up because it's a fantastic comedy.
Yeah, dude, it's a good one.
Go watch Kingpin, you fucking moron.
I don't think you're a moron, but yeah.
I like you a little less because of that.
I still love you the same, buddy.
All right. Well, we're 2 different people, and Danner has lower standards for friends. Clearly, someone here has more friends where they can have higher expectations.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think that like bowling's that impressive to me. As a professional level.
Been in a long.
It's the only sport where you can be fat and do it. It's not that impressive.
Well,
but dude, no. So is programming, but like
programming's not a sport.
Okay, so you're right. It's not a sport, but
and that takes intelligence.
Golf. John Daly.
Name 1 fat modern day golfer.
John Daly, right?
Yeah, he golfs right now. No,
kind of. Is he in the seniors masters?
What's his
pretty much. Yeah, he's pretty old.
No, hold on.
Also, who the fuck watches golf? What a sad way to live your life.
Hey, if it's like the Masters, like the final round, whole 18.
I mean, I don't want to bring up an old bit, but golf and bowling aren't sports because there's no fucking defense. The thing that makes something a sport is defense. If you don't have defense, it's not a sport. Unless there's some like person trying to block the fucking pin. If there's someone out there like a goalie trying to block the pins on a lane and then you get a strike,
well,
like, that's fucking
nature's
badass.
Nature's the opponent.
Yeah, Evan, you remember my old joke too. Yeah, that was a tag on it.
Yeah.
a fat modern day golfer is named Boo Weekly, and he fought a gorilla.
Wait, did he honestly fight a gorilla, or do you mean a gorilla monsoon?
No, really. He got in a fight. Yeah, you can pull up the story. Look up Boo Weekly.
Yeah, Evan, pull it up and read it to us. I need to know more about this. How did he fight a gorilla? There's no way he fought a gorilla. Do you know how strong a gorilla is? No.
Pull up the story. Pull it up.
I don't believe in God for the same reason as this. All right.
Why? No,
unless I see it, I don't believe it.
You'll believe it after the story. You're gonna believe it after the story.
Unless I see a video or a picture of him fighting a gorilla, it's all fucking Greek to me, dude.
You just hang
It's
tight.
all anal. It's all anal.
Who's the source?
It's all anal sex and Coney Island diners to me, unless I see
Golf Digest. It was in Golf Digest.
Okay,
yeah.
I found it then.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, bro.
Speak to me honestly. I know, but while he's pulling this up, how can you say a sport's a sport if there's no defense? Half of a sport is the competition of the defense.
Well, it's also just being athletic. Athleticism is part of it.
And what about running a marathon?
That's not a sport. Right. That's not a sport. That's just called being white. That's a totally different thing.
Do you mean the best runners in the world are from Nigeria?
What?
The best runners in the world are from Nigeria.
No, you're thinking of the long distance.
Kenya.
You're thinking of the long distance dash, and that does have competition.
Orangutan.
Everyone's running, and you can trip.
Orangutan.
Orangutan is not a gorilla. Those are 2 totally different things.
Okay, whatever.
And orangutan is fuckable, and it's also small, and it's got titties. All right, that's a totally different thing.
To me, I don't care.
Well, now he's a monster for fighting an orangutan. He's a hero if he fights a gorilla. If he fights an orangutan, he's just a bad person who beat up an animal.
No, so this dude pulled up in a truck. Here, you can read. If you can read.
Evan, you want to read this article?
Yes. Louisville. A lot of people at the Ryder Cup are talking about Boo Weekly. And one of the stories they want to hear is about a young Boo going head-to-head with an orangutan. Here's a story from whatever. One Friday night when I was 16, a bunch of us went to the county fair. A truck pulled in there.
So this dude's from the South.
So he's already a liar, doesn't live in reality, and a bigot. I don't trust it.
Hey, I'm from the South. And
I don't believe a word you say. I don't don't even believe that's your home. I'm pretty sure you're still renting. Like,
so I want to say that 100%, if you're just driving around sometime and there's a bunch of people outside, sometimes a guy will just pull up with like watermelon or beer or something to start selling it. And this is 100%.
And there's also sometimes they have a primate from South America. I'm pretty sure that's where they're from.
He's a lot older than me, so this happened a long time ago. But
continue, Evan. Go ahead.
One Friday night when I was 16, a bunch of us went to the county fair. A truck pulled in there, sort of away from the midway. We watched a guy get out and put together a big cage he had in the bed of his truck. After he got the cage together, he put up a little table. Then he went to the cab of the truck and brings out an orangutan. Starts yelling, 5 to win 50. Who can beat the orangutan? Orangutan, pay 5 to try and get 50 if you can whip them.
So,
all right. Go ahead, Dana. Dana, I'll let you go first.
So this dude just owns an orangutan and has trained this and has just been like, hey, $5 to fight this thing, and if you win, you get $50. That's the scenario that's been set up.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I could beat any orangutan on the planet. I could beat 2 orangutans. I could take one in both head, and I'll like do that weird thing where I'll bump their heads together like that and give them noogies. Because look up, all right, Evan, side note, we'll get back to this article. Look up on YouTube, look up orangutan boxing and see how bad of boxers they are. They're terrible. There's no form. There's no form. It's also horrible animal abuse, but goddamn, it's the only. I want to say it's in India. I want to say this is in India. It's one of the number one reasons I wanted to visit this country just so I could watch orangutan boxing.
Dude, this thing is 7 times stronger than a human. It would rip your arm off. Dude, it would snap your neck around.
Bro. Where are you reading this?
The internet of the world, Drew.
Okay, well, unless you get your information from a library, I don't believe it.
I got it from SeaWorld, dude, and I trust them explicitly.
Well, SeaWorld is fucking known for just torturing creatures.
Okay, hold on. I'll get a reputable source. Hold on.
Also, orangutan
fights what?
Orangutan boxing, not fights anything, just orangutan boxing. Oh. Look up that video, and we're all gonna chuckle about this dirty, horrible animal abuse that happens in countries that aren't as good as ours.
That sounds. Oh wait.
Okay, I'm supposed to be watching. I'm trying to get facts.
Well, no, but orangutans. Here's the thing with orangutans, right? They're kind of sexy, which means.
No, they do got something going on.
I'm just gonna say, if I stood, they're the most fuckable of all the primates. It's either them or the baboon.
The flanged male orangutan.
Can you enlarge it to Evan? Don't play the fucking small video. Let's act like you know something. There we go. Now go ahead and play this, and just you guys enjoy orangutan boxing. We gotta do a little bit. So there's 2 orangutans. First off, there's some guy in the middle of the ring who is doing. To be honest, that guy should be scared. You are right a little bit.
I would be terrified of him, but he probably.
Dude, this one's going full fucking what's his name? George the Animal Steel. He's just bashing his head off turnbuckles and eating them and shit.
He's not okay. He's not. Oh.
And this one went Booker T's just about to break dance. He's gonna do a spinneroonie.
Oh, he's saying that. I think he's calling the other one a bitch.
Oh, is he calling him a bitch or is he like scared, dude? He's just like, please don't hit me anymore. I'll box anyone you want. I don't want to go back in the cage and you just hit me with a cattle prod again. I used to be a fucking like magnificent creature who swang around. Oh, look. Oh, he's dirty shotting him, dude. Oh, he's the heel. Red Pants is the heel.
Kong Safari World's got a great show.
Oh, dude,
this show is incredible.
I was gonna say, I want to fly to this country just to watch this. Oh, it's in Cambodia. Fuck yeah.
Not going there. Yeah, take a holiday in Cambodia. That's a great idea, Drew.
Dude, that is literally the name of a Dead Kennedy song for a reason. Holiday in Cambodia. Don't get stabbed and shot.
Hold on. These orangutans are silly. Do you guys see what's going on?
I feel like I'm watching this in the middle school
yeah, this is like against a cement block. Oh, look at him. He's got bopped. No, all orangutans are silly brained, as we're allowed to say on this podcast, because we can't say the other word.
What was there one doing in the...
All orangutans are medically diagnosed with silly brain.
Yeah.
Like they could star in Forrest Gump, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Dude, you've never seen entertainment like that in your entire life. That's an orangutan in a bikini holding up a round. You've never seen like entertainment that good in your life. You're telling me you don't want to hit that fucking orangutan? I've never seen a monkey I'd rather fuck than that, or a primate. Sorry,
Primate.
Mix up. I'm sorry. I did a racist. I'm sorry, primate.
I did a
You did a racist? Yeah, you did. Yeah, dude. So, yeah, this isn't.
Dude,
But
look
this
at that.
isn't. But no, they're not. Really
No,
fighting. They're
dude,
doing
it gets
a
better.
show.
No form, Danner. This is clearly real fighting. Don't be stupid, all right?
Yeah.
You sound dumb.
They're silly.
Oh, dude, he just did a somersault kick. You're telling me that's not real?
He's
Dude,
so
about to do
silly.
a fucking moonsault? Oh, yo, he's cocky. Red Pants is cocky.
This is the best.
Isn't
more
this
entertaining.
good?
Dude, his
Dude,
name isn't
awful.
Red Pants. His
Dude.
name isn't Red Pants. His name
Oh,
is
you're
Coe.
right.
His name is Kokong or something.
His name is Dunstan from Dunstan
Dunstan
Checks In.
Checks
This
In,
is
yeah.
what happened to Dunstan. He got sold into boxing slavery after that movie.
Dude, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough once your A career is over because then you got to hit those B markets, and this is it for dude. This is it for an orangutan.
Oh, this monkey's trying to throw in the towel. They own so many orangutans. Do you have to have a permit? Not in Cambodia. To own
This
this
is
many
more-
orangutans?
This is more entertaining than the Mayweather-Paul fight.
Oh, for sure, dude. This is actually more of a competition.
Yeah.
I got my money on Blue Pants because Blue Pants is a. Oh, dude, what kind of monkey was that?
I'm never buying another Triller ever. After that Mike Tyson thing, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
you guys are idiots. I'm not ever, never, ever.
But look at this. Look at it. Better form than fucking Jake Paul too.
Jake Paul was.
Logan. It was Logan Paul.
Whatever. Fucking tomato. They're two
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
dudes with great hair that I hate.
Which one? Which one has that awesome song about merch?
I think it's
I
both
don't
of them. They're like
think Jake
interchangeable. Are they honestly different? One could show up to something and I could not tell the difference.
Logan.
All I know is I want them both to die. But also, if you guys like orangutan boxing, I just want to let you know there's a whole lot more of these videos. there's a lot of them out there.
So you know how it's really cool. This is I don't do stand up anymore, but this was something I was thinking about. So, you guys know how it's like cool to rep Michigan companies and Michigan artists and things like that. Like that's a cool because we're from Michigan.
I
That's
have
like-
actually never heard that school. Actually, I think it's sad, desperate, and lame.
Okay, well it's pretty cool. And
Danner just hides his Better Made shirt. He's about to
He's
pull
like-
out.
well, never mind. I just thought it was pretty cool.
no.
But yeah, it is cool except for ICP. Like I don't want. Whenever someone's wearing ICP,
I
I'm
know,
just like, get the
right?
fuck out of here.
It is weird to say that, but it's because they back Fago so hard.
No, dude, that's
Aren't
the
they
thing I
majority
like.
shareholder?
I think they're both Detroit, right?
They
Yeah,
are
they-
originally.
Better Made's from Detroit.
Well, I have a brother that got into the horrorcore rap scene. We're gonna probably have him on a guest on the podcast. He used to tour. He toured with ICP, from my
Really?
knowledge is correctly. Yeah, he performed at the Carnival of Madness. I know that for sure. Yeah, he was in the horrorcore rap scene. You never heard of Bedlam, dude? Bedlamites rise, Bedlamites rise. Yeah, he was in the horrorcore rap scene.
No, I've never heard that, Drew.
Yeah, well, sorry you're not very distinguished in the horrorcore rap scene, Danner. Sorry,
I'm not.
Sorry, I'm more cultured than you, and I understand all
Actually-
genres of music.
Actually, I do know a lot about horrorcore because I'm from Memphis. When 3-6 Mafia was coming up, and
There's a lot of horrorcore surrounding 3-6. Isn't that weird? Even though they're badass and weren't horrorcore, I do know that they were involved in that gimmick.
dude, they started 3-6 is 666, like 666.
Yeah, but
But
they
they-
did it subtly, right?
Well, no, in their first like 2 albums were called World Domination, and they were all demonic and shit, and they were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But then all the guys who left, like Lord Infamous and Koopsta, and I'm not going to say his name. It's spelled Knicca. So Koopsta that.
Oh
And
man,
then-
Danner, remember when you used to have balls?
I know,
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm really glad you didn't say it. I was just kidding.
I work for myself now. I know.
I have an image to uphold.
I kind of can't just be saying whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all broke up and did their horrorcore stuff. Now,
Right.
Evan, good job, buddy.
Oh yeah, back to this. But right before that, Evan, do you have any idea when we started?
8:40 about.
Okay, cool.
We have like
All
15
right.
minutes left.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure. I want to know where we're at in time. Go ahead, continue with the story about Boo Radley from
That's what I was actually thinking
To
when I
Kill a
first heard that.
Mockingbird.
Like, yeah.
Boo Radley. Guys, did you ever know that Boo Radley grew up from being the half-witted neighbor in To Kill a Mockingbird to be a professional
Boo,
be a
Boo
professional
Radley, the
golfer?
Boo Weekly.
Yeah, Boo Radley totally sounds like the guy who would fight an orangutan. You could throw that in that book. Go ahead, Evan.
We'd never seen anything like that before. We decided that one of us had to try, and I drew the short straw. 5 of us put up a buck each, and I gave the guy with the truck $5. Before helping me into the boxing gloves and headgear, he made me sign a waiver. Looking back, that was a bad sign. I got in the ring. The orangutan didn't look like much. He came up about to my chest, though his arms were as long as he was tall.
Okay, bro, you good?
You're bad. What are you? How many drinks did you have before this?
Dude, this guy went to college.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like he's having a brain aneurysm in the middle of reading this.
I haven't read out loud in like 7 years.
Evan, you having a stroke? Do you want one of us to do it?
No, I can do it.
Okay. I kind of want us to do it now. So if we do it worse, we look like dickheads.
No fucking way am I doing this. You guys
No, you are absolutely you're absolutely right because we just talk shit. So
okay,
Evan,
yeah.
Go ahead and finish this paragraph. I'll read the next one. Darren, you'll do those last two because that one's like a small quote.
You got it.
When the match started, he didn't lift his arms. He kept them down to the side and used them to pivot and follow me as I circled him like Muhammad Ali. I just didn't see how I could miss. My strategy was to fake with my right hand, and when the orangutan tried to block the punch, I'd throw my left.
Honestly, solid strategy. Like sick actual strategy. This guy kind of knows a little bit about boxing.
A little bit of how to fight, yeah.
Right. All right. So continuing. My buddies were going wild. Get him, Boo! Kick his butt! They really wanted that $50. I moved in close, faked with my right, and that's the last thing I remember. That's pretty good. I woke up bleeding in the back of my friend's pickup truck. The orangutan knocked me cold with one punch, which I didn't even see coming. My friends thought it was hilarious. They said I had glass jaw and called me Glassy the rest of the night. First off,
epic.
God, I want this story in my life.
Dude, yeah.
If I ever see, I've already said this, like one of my biggest fears in the world is bears. Like I'm terrified of bears. I saw a bear once in real life and I like cried, hid behind a tree and questioned my whole reality. But if I ever had the opportunity to fight a bear in like one of those box, I said I'd do it. And I'd fight this orangutan because I need this. I need this to be my life. But Darren, go ahead and continue with that.
After I came to, we watched this orangutan knock out guy after guy. Not one guy could lay a glove on him. He had reflexes like a cat. And later I learned that an orangutan can tear a guy's arm off like I fucking said, because I've read this article before. You think I don't know my shit, bro? I knew you should believe me. I've always half denied this story. Even though I was a kid and it happened almost 20 years ago, I can see the animal rights people protesting. I don't think orangutan fighting goes on anymore. I don't think.
God, I hope so. If America's the country I always want to be, there's somewhere in this country. Dude, I want to do some underground orangutan fighting.
Dude,
like where you go under, you see me just with my hands taped, and I'm just punching a wall. Like I'm punching a cinder block wall, getting ready. My knuckles are bleeding. Fucking Danner comes in, and because he's my coach, he goes, "You ready, champ?" And I go, "Never been ready in my entire life. Let's beat this monkey's ass." And you go, "Oh, you called him a monkey? You're not supposed to say that. It's an orangutan." I'm like, "Fuck him, dude. Let's go in." And then there's a circle of people. Mixed. It's people and orangutans in a circle mixed. People are throwing down money or bananas, whatever they bet with, right?
Whatever monkeys need.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all throwing cash. Some people are throwing bananas, just taking bets, and then me and him square up, and then we just have that Rocky freeze frame moment. Like goes into an art pastel painting.
It's a moment of you throwing a punch, and then the monkey or the orangutan just fucking whop.
No, he does. I like better is like he does the fucking Hulk to Loki thing from the first Avengers. He just picks me up and just slams me on the ground left and right. As I'm like, Dan, throw the towel. It's like specifically before the match, I'm like, Dan, I don't care how much I cry, no matter what I say, don't throw in the towel. 3 seconds, Dan, throw the towel. He's like, I promised you I wouldn't. I go, oh my God, I'll let my mother die to just be out of this fight right now. I'm just throwing everything to the wind. You can take my whole family. I just want the pain to end.
It hurts.
It hurts so bad. I'll cast my whole family aside.
I can't do it. You wouldn't be able to live with yourself, Drew. You wouldn't be able to do it.
I'll sign off my firstborn. I don't care.
Absolutely not, buddy. You gotta go through with it. Just let the arm go.
Dude, honestly, I think I'd be better at comedy if I only had one arm.
Dude, having something, dude. When I was doing
Dude,
all fat.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Danner.
No, dude. My first 10 minutes was so good because it was all fat jokes, and then I was like,
crush.
dude. And then I was like, no more fat jokes.
I mean, you could still get away with it.
Oh, no, that wasn't why.
And Evan, get rid of the screen. We can go back to normal. No, but that was my first thing. My first joke I just thought of is like only had one arm. So you walk up to you walk up on stage, right? You pull up the mic, you go, keep a round of applause going because I can't. That's your first.
Waka waka.
Yeah, dude, I'm so good at making. I don't remember the other gimmick, but it's so easy to make jack jokes about being disabled. I feel like.
Have we
keep your
regressed
hands
this low as a
podcast? Because I can't.
We've regressed this low as a podcast where we're just doing disabled jokes now.
Okay, that's right. Let's do.
I'm not doing disabled jokes. I'm doing a hypothetical. If I lost one arm, how easy it would be for me to do stand up? Because it's not appropriate to do disabled jokes unless you're disabled. Josh Blue has proven this. It is fact. Josh Blue has made this scientific fact that disabled jokes are fine as long as you are disabled.
That's true.
These are facts proven by science. I mean, I'm autistic as shit. Does that count for anything?
No, it doesn't.
Also, callback. I was the best reader. Who knew that, right?
Yeah, you didn't slip up at all. Hey, Evan, look up Glinda Standridge. I would never make fun of anybody.
I swear to God, if
this doesn't seem like it's going.
If he pulls up the most disabled person I've ever seen,
okay,
I'm gonna be so upset.
Don't wait, then don't do it.
All right.
Totally keep doing it. Keep doing it. I don't have anything to lose. I work a blue collar job. My boss would probably think this is funny. He'd probably think this is funny for the wrong reasons. All the wrong reasons.
That's how it be though. What's going on in Lansing? Is anything? So in Flint, we just walk around without a mask, and it's pretty normal unless like someone asks you to put it on. How is it where you guys are?
I admired today, and nobody was wearing them. Pretty much, I wasn't wearing.
Wow, dude! Yeah. All Trump supporters. Everyone was a Trump supporter then.
No, I think just people are vaccinated. Actually, honestly, though, I think most people who are not wearing a mask. I think the people who are wearing masks are all vaccinated. And then like 50% of the people who are not wearing masks are not vaccinated.
Yeah, because I'll wear mine sometimes if I have bad sinuses, I'll wear my mask because I'm like, I don't know if I'm sick. I'll just wear a mask and shit like that.
I wear mine if I'm in an establishment that's like a well-renowned establishment. Like if I go into a Rite Aid, I'm gonna wear my mask into a Rite Aid.
I've had to buy this man masks on like 3 separate occasions.
It was one time just because I left it at home.
2 times.
It was one time. We could have drove back. Don't make me like look like I'm an anti-masker, dog.
Dude, you hate masks, dude.
I hate the metaphorical masks. We all wear a mask technically.
Somewhere or another.
Or another, we're all wearing a mask. And I'm all about dude. I'm all about just decompressing that, dude. I'm trying to not wear a mask. I'm trying to be honest with myself.
Dude, the other day I was talking to this guy and I realized I had my mask on.
Which one?
Exactly, dude. I couldn't tell myself from myself, dude.
I can't wait till we wrap up this podcast because I have mac and cheese with ham in it waiting for me.
Dude, you're the poorest person.
Dude, Tanner, you have no idea how poor I am.
No, I do, man. I do.
Dude, the other week I was so poor I couldn't afford to live, so I ate a fucking jalapeno and mayonnaise sandwich because that's all I had.
Dude, I was homeless, man. I fucking did it. I'm not.
Have you ever eaten a jalapeno and mayonnaise sandwich?
Have you ever?
Was it good?
Yeah, how was it?
I mean, it's actually pretty solid, dude. I might even just make it again.
Dude, I bet if you did that and put mayonnaise on the outside of the bread and throw it in the pan, it'd be fucking good.
Oh, you mean like fucking like? Are you talking? Wait, whoa! Are you trying to like grilled cheese it, but use the mayo instead of butter? Dude, is that an option? I thought it would just burn.
Dude, all mayonnaise is egg whites and oil, so it's 50% oil.
Dude, I love eggs. No wonder I love mayonnaise.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, just do that as
Wait,
if you don't have-
egg whites are healthy. So is mayonnaise healthy?
Yeah, dude. Eat as much as you want.
Oh, dude, sick. I'm gonna start putting it on everything. Have you ever put mayonnaise on a hot dog just because you didn't have any other condiments to put on it?
I'm catching.
No. Well,
Try
down
it.
south.
If you're a
down-
mayonnaise fan, it's not bad.
See, I'm a mustard guy. Wait, we got 3 different condiment people. You're a
Ketchup.
ketchup, and you're a mayonnaise, and I'm a mustard. Huh?
No, I would say I'm a mustard depending on what it is.
It's a hot dog.
On a hot dog, no, mustard is my preferred. I just didn't have any mustard.
Nah, dude, you love mayonnaise. Dude, you're fucking up the dynamic now, dude. We were America 2 seconds ago, and now we're fucking Russia.
All right, sorry. I love mayonnaise. What do you want me to say?
Thank you, dude. Conform.
All right, I fucking love it.
But
It's
also,
not bad on anything. Have you ever had mayonnaise with French fries? Delicious. It still kicks
It is
ass.
good.
It
is
does
good.
work, dude. It works real good. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what sandwich you're having. Mayonnaise goes good on any sandwich. You could be having a barbecue sandwich, and mayonnaise is still good on a barbecue sandwich.
It sounds like
Yeah.
a Food Network comedy show. Drew rates condiments.
Name one sandwich where mayonnaise wouldn't be good on it. I'm waiting, guys. I'm waiting.
Uh,
This,
Oh,
I'm
wait, no.
waiting.
Oh, wait.
No, BLT belongs on that, stupid.
Grilled cheese.
meatball
Oh,
marinara.
No, it's actually really good on meatball marinara. Dude, get a meatball marinara from Subway, add mayonnaise, black olives, and red onions. Bomb
course
ass
you would
fucking
try
sandwich.
that.
Bomb ass sandwich, dude.
I really like the idea of a cooking show with us 3.
Dude, my friends have been pitching, because I can't cook at all. There's an idea of a show where I just get drunk and make the shit drunk food I make when I'm drunk.
I have a
I
good
can't cook
idea.
at all.
Like a jalapeno mayonnaise sandwich. I'll do a cooking show with you guys, but we got to make food that's not real food.
Oh, I know. Here's the thing. I'm actually a pretty good cook. So
wait, you're the guy who makes the good shit, and then I make the bad stuff, and then
we'll try it.
And then
Evan-
Evan orders takes out.
No,
That would happen too.
you guys would try to do what I'm doing, and then we would all just do it all at the same time. So I would do things, and then you guys would do the things, and then we would.
That
take
sounds like a lot.
Oh, and see who
Content.
can actually do it. Well, here's the thing. I have experience cutting and things because I used to work in pizza. So I know how to cut. I know how to cut. So I'll be better at Evan than that for sure, dude.
But when it comes
I'm
to
cut.
eating, I think Evan's got you.
No, Evan's the best at eating here, clearly. Just look at him.
I like
Stop
his
it.
haircut a lot. What's up with
No.
your haircut?
Evan has the best hair here.
That's kind of sad.
Well, Evan, it's a very low bar to beat. Danner looks like
Yeah.
Danner
You go
looks
to
like
the
he
salon-
supports a Blue Lives Matter flag on the back of his shirt. Like,
Dude, I'm a Chaldean DJ.
oh,
That's
I thought you just went in and you went, "Can I get the neighborhood bully haircut?"
this is my corporate. This is my I need your money haircut.
Corporate stooge. This is
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask for a GoFundMe because I can't help my family myself haircut.
This is why I'm sending a lot of text out right now. Haircut.
Once you
Dude.
get that, it looks new.
Yeah, guys,
What?
I'm gonna tell you right
Recent.
now.
It looks like a recent haircut.
It does. You're very
like
squared up.
Last Wednesday.
You're very lined up. You look fresh, dude.
Thanks, dude.
You're welcome. But also, we gotta do plugs here in a second. But I just want to say, guys, if I ever do a GoFundMe, please come to my house and shoot me in the head. That's my. If I'm ever desperate enough where I'm asking other people for money online publicly, kill me.
I won't kill you.
Check
But
out next week the Send a Net Pit to
Get-
New York
get
City.
someone to
GoFundMe
kill me.
page.
I think
Oh, yeah,
next
I'm
week's
trying to
just
move
gonna
to
be
New
you guys
York.
apologizing.
Nah, I don't care. No one listens. What the fuck? This is not a
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Look, well, guess what? Watch. Retarded. All right, let's do plugs, guys.
Gonna have to blurb that out.
Oh, I'm not. No, we're not. We're fucking done. No one listens. It's okay.
Yeah, dude, I have to plug my business.
Yeah.
Bleep it out.
All right. What do you want? You want to start with your plugs, Dan, or do you want us to do ours first?
I'll go. So just go. My name's Danner. So just look up that, and the boot company will come up. But I think I'm the first. I think I'm the most famous Danner outside of the boot company. So just get past that them, and they have a lot of shit. And then I'm right down there. And then also I run a meal prep company called Quick Eats. And if you live in Michigan, it will be coming to a territory near you.
Look at our friends
I don't
going
have
out
the
there
phrase
accomplishing
territory.
things. Also,
I haven't made a dime. So.
Also, how do we not how do we not make the terrible joke about this crossover episode of Pizza Pals and Inept Pit? We just gotta get out there. Also, listen to the Pizza Pals podcast. If you guys thought that this podcast would be better or still good without me, go listen to Pizza Pals.
We'll see.
By the way,
That's essentially the podcast. It's this podcast except eliminate me. That's the Pizza Pals podcast.
But you can come on the next episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So the next, if you like this episode, just go watch the next Pizza Pals. I'm on the next episode, guys.
Yeah, watch me host. There's like segments and shit. It's put together.
Organized.
Oh, dude, what a fucking cuck trying. What a fucking beta. Look at how you're just trying for views.
Dude, look at this. Do you think that's? Do you think
No,
this
Dan, we make the views come to us. We don't go to the views. All right, that's how this works.
Yeah.
All right, guys, if you're listening to this on YouTube, make sure you crush the like button and smash the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Say who your favorite person here was. Or, I don't know,
Me.
if you were cool with what I said just a minute ago. Dan's leaving for plugs. That's cool. Besides that, you can make sure you share the podcast. Share it on all your social media. Fucking do that thing. It's free. We brought you Danner. You wouldn't even install Danner if it wasn't for us. And look how much better the episode was, maybe. Besides that, follow us on, if you're listening to this on Spotify, make sure you hit follow, download all the episodes. If you're listening on Stitcher, make sure you hit follow and download all the episodes. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave a 5-star rating and leave a little bit of a review. I don't really give a shit what you could do. You could say Danner Day has the biggest dick out of all of you. That's totally cool with us. As long as you leave a review, it does something with algorithm and shit like that. Let's get some more views and more downloads out there. Follow us on our page at Inept Pit on Facebook. It's spelled like the name. Follow us on Twitter at Inept Pit. We don't use it, but you should probably follow it. Email us at ineptpit@gmail.com if you want to book us for a live podcast, or if you want to pay one of us to do stand-up. Maybe me the most. I really would like it if you paid me to do stand-up, but both of us is cool too. And besides that, Evan, you want to do your own plugs this time? You want to be a big boy?
I was
You want to
just
be a
thinking
big boy who
about
does his own plugs?
really, for me, you can follow me on Twitter at Salsa7 and on Instagram. Follow me. I'll be posting about whatever's going on in my life.
Cool. Sick. Thanks for coming on, Darren. That was fun, dude.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah. Retarded. Thanks.
All right, peace.